no, I did not want to die this way. And then like a fucking like I don't know, you cut the tension like in there with like a fucking knife. Basically, like time went on, and basically he just got up and he started walking towards me, and I was like, this is the way I die. This is the way I die. And he just like walked past me, like a single tear rolling down his face or some shit. And fucking my friend is running after him, like, Chris didn't mean anything by it, man. You know who he is. You know who he is. And he's like, yep, I know. It's just Chris. Yep. And he just let me off with it.
It's just that you fucking pussy.
Dude. Yeah, like, he used to fucking like attack dudes for like no reason and shit. And I just like fucking like told him to go fuck his dead mom, and he was just like, I grant you mercy, friend.
You should have just latched onto that weakness and just ruined him.
What are you doing, man? Fucking pussy.
Everything.
Because you're dead mom.
Every time he would have said something.
My conscience, man. And like, I think that was just like a first mercy, though.
You should have split him up, dude.
Because like other people have said it. You know, it was recent. It was very recent in that time frame.
Let's lighten the show up. I got free Burger King today. That was pretty cool.
That's a line up Burger King shit.
Well, I mean, it was cool for me, you know.
Well, what exactly was the content?
This shit is Burger King is. If I walk past Burger King, they're like, free Burger King, everybody, come get your free burgers. I'm like, I'll take two.
Yeah, I forgot my wallet.
Free Burger King. If it was free Burger King, I would obviously get it because it's free food.
Yeah.
Well then, don't fucking get fucking. I was about to call you Travis there. Why does everybody keep doing that, Seth? Why does everybody keep doing that? They like don't put like Seth down. He's happy about this free meal.
Yeah. I was stoked about it because this is what happened, right? I pulled up, I ordered my food in the drive-thru. I immediately remember I don't have my wallet, so I'm like, I'm just gonna fucking talk my way out of this one. Cause I'm trapped in the drive-thru at this point, you know. Dude in front of me, dude behind me. I can't, you know, just drive away. So I get up to the window and I kind of lied to the person. I said, hey, I just gave my brother my car for a little bit, and I just got it back. Now my wallet's gone, blah, blah, blah. So I think he felt bad for me, but I still got free food. Because he told me, here, just take it. It was pretty cool.
So, like, complete contrast of getting free shit. I remember my friend Jacob was in, like, this crew of black people he's always with during school and, like, in real life. And they decided to go, like, hit up a fucking, what was it, the gas station store. And they just grabbed, like, a fuck ton of, like, giant, like, what was it, giant liter bottles of soda and a bunch of ices. Like, all of them started, like, sizing up towards, like, the cash register. And this dude's like, go. And, like, Jake was like, what? Yeah, go, just leave. It's like, okay. So I didn't have to pay for anything. So just leave from, like, someone
Your kind ain't welcome here.
Nice.
He already got his tainted fucking hands on it. The only time I can really remember getting free shit was, like, one, we went to, like, this caravan site to meet our friend, because it was in, like, the area. For some reason, they were having, like, some free fucking burger and hot dog day for, like, the people who are actually staying there in the caravans. Like, because we were walking out the caravan site, they're like, oh, yes, have a nice time, have free hot dogs. And we just, like, went up, like, yeah, nigga. So what, we have our free hot dogs and shit, even though they weren't for us. And other times, it's kind of actually more like stealing, but we're in an arcade, and you know, like, you guys ever seen those Chupa Chup machines? Yeah. Just big fucking vending machines full of lollipops, and you put, like, I don't know, I guess you'd be 20 cents or fucking some shit. You put, like, 20p in it, you twist a little knob. It's like when you get those little balls, those little fucking balls, like the little fake gooey hands in them that you can whip people with. It's like that, but with lollipops, okay?
Alright.
And basically, we went in there, but the thing jammed, and I tried to twist it around, and a lollipop fell out. I was like, oh, yeah, okay. Twisted it again, another one fell out, and before I knew it, like, everyone was crowded around, like, yeah, we just sat there twisting it until, like, the whole machine was empty. We're all running around with, like, 40 lollipops in our pockets each. It was, like, ran away. So we got to the point where, like, our fucking, like, teeth were probably gonna rot out of our skull, and we were just, like, resorted to just throwing them at each other like weapons and stuff, and just, like, fucking dicking around, like, 6 lollipops in our mouths, and shit, like, me. And then there's, like, one kid was just, like, Yeah, my mom works for the arcade and shit, and yeah, we're gonna get in trouble and there's CCTV and shit, man. Like only like one of us got in trouble and it was him, because I guess they didn't know us because it was in another town. Like I wasn't from there, and I guess they just didn't fucking know me or something. But like he was like the only one that got in trouble. It's funny.
The most recent time I got free shit was after work with me and my two friends, Sean and Aubrey. Oh yeah, and also had a new addition to our group, a man named John. But anyways, we decided to
The
go.
man named John.
Yeah, we went to go to a restaurant called BJ's, where they sell these things called kazukis, which is basically like I guess a small little like cookie cake with like an ice cream scoop on top of it. It tastes really fucking good. And basically, what they do now is sell like a little miniature version of those. Which, beside the point. Thing is that every time we go to a restaurant, my group of work friends are loud as fuck, no matter where we are. So we made everyone's like life around us miserable hell. But for some odd reason, this couple like sitting next to us ordered this little sales going on, like buy 3 miniature bazookies, get good money off, this kind of thing. Like, hey man, you want our extra bazooki? We looked at like, what the fuck it would say to us? Yeah man, why like want this one? Like, there's only 2 of us, so I guess you guys can like split these between them. I'm like, oh fuck yeah! So sells a bazooki.
I like it when random people are nice.
So you live in the you live in the Pacific time zone. Do you have a BJ's where you're at now? Like here?
I don't think so. I've only lived here for. Well, I guess I can't even pull that excuse. It's been like 6 months, but I was working, so I haven't explored.
6 years.
No, it's 6 months. I haven't explored the area too much because I live in like a forest. So
That's fucking spooky, dude. You get fucking eaten by werewolves.
don't tell me about werewolves right now.
Yeah, fucking werewolves live by fucking foresty areas and lakes and shit.
I live in a forest right next to the ocean.
You're like a Seattle, like not Seattle.
That's even worse. You're gonna get fucking mare werewolves and shit.
Yeah,
like the Washington Forest, you might find the Sam's Ranch.
Yeah, there's gonna be a werewolf chasing me to the water, and there's gonna be a fucking shark.
Fucking flat face, the ones that spook you out the most.
I'm gonna get double teamed by a werewolf and a shark, and it's gonna be the worst way for me personally to die.
Shark wolf are gonna get you.
I hate those river sharks, man.
But I mean, I live on the Puget Sound, so apparently there's not like, because there are sharks in the Sound, but they're like around Seattle, and I don't live next to Seattle.
No man. You live by the sea, so it's probably going to be more like that. Wasn't it me and you, Bruno, who we were watching cheesy movies, and we were watching this weird, like, Fishman movie, and it actually got really dark, because the Fishman actually came up, and there's, like, lots of rape scenes of them raping humans and shit.
Yeah.
And killing men, and dragging women out to sea and stuff. And, like, fucking, it was, like, really fucking horrible and graphic, and there's, like, lots of blood, because, like, Fishman would, like, come out and, like, kill a girl's boyfriend, and then rape the shit out of her. Then they were finding, like, unconscious girls covered in seaweed and shit. And then, like, fucking, there was, like, fucking, like, little fucking fishman thing, like, bursting out of their fucking stomachs like Alien or some shit. It's fucking, like, disgusting. It's, like, a really fucking horrible movie. Like, we were watching it for, like, lighthearted shits and gigs because cheesy old movies. We're like, man, this movie's full of rape.
And there's this scene where, like, they try to go after a little girl, like, oh, no.
Oh, yeah. It's, like, slowly walking after the little girl, like, oh, with its hands out. We're like, oh, no. And the little girl's like, right around the office, you got a pretty bad cack. Can't remember what that movie is called, but like that fucking sucks so much.
There's people attack and then fuck.
Yeah.
It would stink.
I think there's a big climax near the end of the movie where like all the fish people are coming out and attacking people at like a duck party or something like that. There's lots of people falling in the water and getting their throats slit and shit like that by the fishman claws, lots of women being raped, and there's like people running around like shooting them and stuff like oh. I think they have to send a dude to like dive and like save a bitch from a cave or some shit full of fish people. I can't remember.
Dude,
Fucked up.
I don't want to get raped by a fish because I feel like it would stink, and the inside of my ass would smell like fish forever.
Just try to imagine like fucking situations where like that would be like it'd be necessary for someone to put their face in your ass. Like, man, it smells like fish.
Dude, I would go for a colonoscopy and the doctor would be like, Why
Man,
does
you're sick as fuck.
your ass smells like vagina? And I'd be like, yeah, I got raped by a fish.
If vaginas actually smelled like fish, I'd be fucking terrified. Don't put false information out like that out there, because it's like fucking young people have never seen a vagina like Gavin roaming around.
Well,
Scare
it's
the shit out of them.
a
I love the fact
stereotype.
that the reason why he doesn't want to get raped by fish people is the fact that a fish person is going to rape him. It's the smell of his asshole afterwards.
I'm very self-conscious about the smell of my asshole.
I don't want to get raped by fish people because I don't want a smelly asshole. That's the whole concern.
Speaking of assholes,
It's like saying you don't want to be raped by your dad because it'll be awkward to make up conversations at the dinner table from then on.
it would be. Would it not be?
It would be. That was your first problem.
It shouldn't be the focus. Like, now what are we going to talk about? We can't talk about it. So how's your sex life, Dad? Pretty good.
Pretty good. Yeah. But speaking of assholes, it's a new year, and you guys, my New Year's resolution, and I wrote this down: no more sodomy.
Oh, man, don't fuck the pooper.
Dude,
You don't have to fuck the pooper in order to enjoy an ass.
I love
that's the whole
puss.
focus. Like, I like butts.
I
I don't want to stick my thing in the butt.
love
I'm talking
puss.
bad about butts. I'm not talking about bad. I'm not talking like shit talking asses just for like the sake of it. I'm talking about shit talking asses because I don't want to get fucking shit on my dick.
Well, I mean, I love puss. I'm not saying I don't. I just want to get up in that ass. You know?
That's not something a puss man would say.
But I don't trust these losers. These two fuckers actually fuck women.
Well,
Only
I
one.
mean,
Only one.
crackhead women, yeah.
See?
They're not up to Bruno standards, but, you know, they're cute. I think they're cute.
Bruno came close until like re-emergence lesbianism.
Ah, that's gotta suck.
Or the
Yeah,
actually.
he was like fucking like wrist deep in there. Like, yeah, you like that? And she's like, she's like a weird retard laugh out.
This is bullshit. She promised relational. She has to uphold her contract.
Yeah, she's like right up a contract. Like, I will give you sex. They're like, oh, sweet. Hey,
Yeah.
try to leave. You better pay me what you owe. Okay, it's about getting raped territory. That's not.
My New Year's resolution. Well, last Year's one was I would not drink any soda unless it was for like a celebration, like my birthday
You
or
fucking
a
failed.
certain party. Well, I pretty much almost made up all up until maybe November-ish.
Nice. That's good.
So that was a good one so far. I couldn't tell any form of sensory differences during the whole entire time, other than I really wanted soda at a certain point in my life. I think this New Year's resolution, gonna be a hard one. I'm gonna have to say, if I really want to try hard enough and swap out, because I can drink soda now, I'll probably do no chips.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah.
It's a big extreme boy.
Well, no chips unless it's a party, like a really important party, or my birthday, or some shit, maybe a holiday.
No, man.
Other than that,
When you give like an inch, you end up giving a mile.
yeah, not to get soda. I survived pretty long.
I thought they hooked up to like a soda drip machine.
Like an IV.
Yeah.
Sweet Cheetos are a pretty damn good replacement of soda.
I can give up soda. I probably couldn't give up Coke. Like Coca-Cola. That's my favorite soda.
The problem wasn't soda itself. The problem was energy drinks. It's I can release a Monster right now.
Oh yeah, Monster would be hard to give up.
It's fucking nasty, bro.
No,
You probably don't choose the good ones then.
you gotta drink the
I have
coffee.
all of them. I've had all of them, dude. And the one that I could tolerate, the flavor is not bad. It's just it makes me feel like shit.
You probably drink too much. If they serve it which interval.
Like one can.
Half a can is serving size.
Really?
Yeah, don't you check the serving size on the back?
I don't know. It seems like when you buy a
Fat-ass.
can of something like that, you should just have it all in a oneer.
This nigga don't check serving size.
Like, what if you're out and about, like, you just go to the shops and you're hanging out with friends, like, no, I'm just gonna drink this halfway and save the rest for later, guys. I'm just gonna carry around this can. That's like when I used to drink Monster the most, when I was hanging out with friends, and I ain't gonna fucking waste that shit.
Well, if you don't want to finish the rest, like, okay, I'm gonna do one serving size, and I can wake up a little bit earlier. But like, I want this can. Throw it
Who
away.
drinks energy drinks to actually like, feel all wake up and shit? People just drink them because they like the taste. Nigga, you crazy. If you want energy, buy one of those little mini fucking
5-hour energy, those stuff
Super
are
things.
actual ass. There's no actual good flavor to those.
See, you just admit you fucking want it for the flavor.
But the serving size is actually one whole thing.
Nigga, you crazy.
There's a better
It's
way.
like a can of a drink, you drink that fucking thing unless it's like a screw on
Like,
top.
When they tolerate, it wasn't about the flavor. It was the fact about it made you feel horrible. That's why I talk about serving size. The fact that 5-hour energy tastes like ass and is correct serving size doesn't change anything. Right, you don't read
I'm just saying, man, fucking, you shouldn't give a can of something, like, it feels weird leaving an open-topped can in a
I'm
fridge
saying
or
that,
some
like,
shit.
if I could correlate this, like, maybe like chips. A whole entire, like, bag of, like, Lay's, be a huge bag with, like, 5 chips inside of it.
I eat all of those. I eat
You
full,
fat
I eat
ass.
family packs of chips.
How's it feel going on your fucking little, roller shit in Walmarts?
You rascal.
You don't ask for Walmart. Take up space for everyone.
Do people walk around you in the aisles?
Dude, I'm a skinny as fuck motherfucker, man. I can eat whatever the fuck I want. I'm, like, pretty much almost underweight. And I just fucking pack in everything, and all that happens is I get a sore tummy for a little while. But I never get fat. It's kind of sad. Maybe one day I could be Santa.
Maybe.
If you're passing the ball to me, I've never made a New Year's resolution in my life, and I don't plan to because it's fucking dumb.
Well, yeah, it is a little bit.
Like, everybody fucking breaks them anyways, and she's like, I'm gonna be a better person. Alright, I'm the same cunt.
Oh no. You see, I usually just pick something that really doesn't pertain to me. Like, no sodomy,
I would go
for example.
skydiving this year. Yeah, I've done it, guys. I've succeeded something. Yeah.
It's just something that doesn't pertain to me, like, like no sodomy. I haven't stuck my dick in ass, so it's pretty easy to uphold.
I think that'd be like a pretty fucked up one for you because you're actually like so into butts. Like if you met a girl and she's like, yeah, put it in my ass, and you mean it? You really? Oh, this one stupid meaningless resolution thing I made on that one day says I got that I can't.
Yeah.
Hold that, man.
True, I need to think of a new one.
Hold it again.
Oh no. What are you doing, life? It's like, man, you're fucking gay. I'm getting out of here. It's like, but yeah.
I guess
You want to stick it in my ass? You're fucking gay.
I guess I could, this is the only thing I can really think of is, like, quit smoking, but...
See how well you did last time.
Yeah, I don't want to quit smoking at least until my
No, you don't
parents
want to
come
quit
back.
smoking until you get, like, the whole fucking scare. Like, you have lung cancer, and you're fucking, like, coughing up, like, black shit, and your lungs are completely fucking shriveled up. And you're like, maybe if I stop now, there's time to save my life. Because that's what, like, shit tons of people do. They're, like, all fucked up, like, coughing up their whole lung. It's like, there's still time to save myself, regardless of all the warnings I've had throughout the many years. Oh, I'm fucking dumb.
Not like Lemmy, like from Motorhead. It's like add like that cigarette with like Jack Daniels and then live until you're 70. It's got Star Rock Band that sounds the same every song.
Dude, that guy grossed me out with his weird fucking, like, warty mole things on the side of his face.
I don't know, but what I do know is nothing can kill me. I am invincible.
That's only true until you reach the status of like cosmic horror.
So far, I'm okay.
Oh, that should be a New Year's resolution. Finally become the Eldritch Horror I dream of.
I've been meaning to ask you, what's your definition of Eldritch Horror?
Eldritch Horror?
Yeah.
Usually, like, Lovecraftian, like, unspeakable.
Just a fucked up, weird looking cosmic creature.
Yeah, something you can't understand, like the brain can't comprehend, like you go insane and shit.
Alright.
It's having that, like, Lovecraft had a thing for tentacles. I think he started up hentai.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I might have to check that out.
Hentai?
Just kidding.
Nah, because I'm sitting there like, there were probably some fucking Japanese person, like, way back in the fucking post-traumatic, fucked up shit world, fucking sticking a squid up their cunt anyways. Like, wiggle around, yes.
I don't like. Well, I shouldn't say I don't like slimy things. I think slimy is a nasty texture.
You guys
Right?
ever eaten squid?
Calamari. Yeah.
Close enough. I mean, I've had like chunks of squid.
Actual miniature squids with like those little tentacles instead of like the ring ones.
See, some people love squid. I think it's kind of shit in the sense that like it doesn't really taste of anything. It's just a big chewy thing. Because it doesn't taste of anything and it's like a sort of like seafood dish, they fucking like douse it in like fish oil and like fucking whatever sauce it comes in is full of fish oil. And it's all like fucking super fishy and stinks. Because the Chinese restaurants, like, I ordered the squid tentacles and they made them look all nice. They chopped the little suckers off and like made little patterns on them. They looked like mini white Christmas trees. It was like awesome. I couldn't wait to fucking tuck in. And it was just a chewy fishy thing. And it like fucking like burned my nostrils just fucking like smelling. I was like
Like, here's the thing with like most like cuisine of seafood. I don't trust anything that's like sushi. Everything else like Western's okay. But like anything Chinese, nuh-uh. The only thing Chinese can do well for me is duck. They can cook a mean fucking duck.
that is true. Like, I remember like ages ago, you're like, oh, what are you doing? I was getting my dinner. I was sitting like eating Chinese food or something. No, like you bought up Chinese food while I had Chinese food. You're like, oh man, I want some fucking duck, man. Chinese duck. I was like, I got fucking duck right now, man. You're like, oh yeah, man. And I was like, yeah, man.
Nice.
I used to have like a don't eat things that are cute rule, but like fucking ducks, man. They're
Like
fucking
ducks are
tasty.
they got like fucking corkscrew dicks.
Do they?
I know ducks are evil rapists, and that's a logic I tried to use when convincing my sisters to eat them. My little sister's like, I don't eat ducks, that's mean, man. Like, well, do you know ducks are rapists and necrophiles?
Yeah, like
What?
Dolphins too.
otherwise, if it is or isn't true, the theory is that like female ducks adapted to have like their cunts turned to mazes. The way that males adapted is have corkscrew dicks to fix that problem.
I'm pretty sure it is true.
So they just break right through, or what?
Yeah, basically they saw a way through the maze puzzle. You know, like those little cheeky fucks that like just draw a straight line on like those little restaurant mazes.
Yeah.
Ducks do.
Like,
Ducks do.
fuck this.
Yeah,
I'm
it's actually like
just going
surprisingly
through it.
violent if you've ever seen like a fucking male duck try to fuck another duck. So they're fucking like pecking them and biting them and shit like that, and fucking like I'm fucking crazy on them. Well, they're all flapping their wings, and the female duck try to like fucking get away.
Dude,
There's actually a video of it on YouTube where it isn't the focus. The focus is that fucking while this male duck is trying to fucking like rape the shit out of this other duck, she already has a like clutch of ducklings waddling around, and fucking herring comes down and starts eating them. Yeah, it's fucked up. So the mom's getting like raped in the corner, and this fucking herring just comes down and starts fucking snatching baby ducklings and stuff.
that is fucked.
And there's some random American guy like walking around going, hey, stop that! Hey, man, hey, stop, hey! And it's like, you ain't doing shit, dude. But yeah, man, you keep saying, hey, those wild animals will stop raping each other and eating the babies and stuff.
Dude, dolphins are rapists too.
Yeah, big ass gangbangs.
According to some dude in a news article.
It was
Dolphins?
fucked up animal sex things. Like, it was some weird documentary that was on Animal Planet showing like the fucking like most like weird sex animals and shit like that. One of them on the list is a species like frog or toad or something like that. Like the males go to some fucking crazy ass friends and they all pile on the woman at once, well the female frog at once, and they like start getting so violent with the fucking female that they you can actually like fucking see them actually like, they like split her in half. Like her little intestines are like spilling out everywhere, and it's like so weird. Like you're trying to like fucking procreate and like pass on like your genes and like keep your species going and shit, but they fucking don't care if they kill the females. That's like anti-sense.
Yeah, Mother Nature's a bitch.
Yeah, there's just like lots of female frogs, like tons of male frogs fucking like pinning it down and fucking like try to hump it because they're also fucking violent and like pulling different ways and shit like that. It's just fucking intestines and shit spilling out everywhere. It's fucking nasty.
Oh yeah.
And the top one
I love
was
doing
this, the top one where it's not violent was like just because out of curiosity, in case you care. There's like a weird species of pygmy chimpanzees that's whole fucking social structure is based around sex. And like every like member of the troop have sex with each other. They say like sex for hello, sex for goodbye. They settle conflicts with sex. they get close to each other with sex. They just have sex just because they feel like having sex. They fucking like have sex because the wind changed. They have sex before food. They have sex after food. They just like constantly have sex.
Doesn't sound too
Fucking
bad.
weird. I was just sitting there mesmerized, staring at the TV while like lots of fucking little weird mini chimpanzees were fucking the shit out of each other.
like your mom or sister walks in, like, hey Chris, what are you watching? He's walking these like two like animals.
Like, go away, Mama. Watch an Animal Planet. Watch an Animal Planet, guys.
Shit.
You know, there's some weird documentaries. Like, there's like a fucking documentary called like Tyrannosaurus Sex, where like the whole thing is just like speculating on how dinosaurs would fuck.
How would they fuck? I've always wondered that.
Well, you know that picture you sent, like Thanksgiving, just stuffing the bird, where like the T-Rex fucking the other T-Rex.
Yeah.
It's speculated to be just like that.
Oh man, but how would it get back up?
What?
Well, wasn't the one T-Rex like face down on the floor or something?
No, it was standing up, while like leaning down a bit, and the other T-Rex is like leaning to the side with its cock coming to the side.
Oh shit, I have to relook up that picture because
I mean, it doesn't seem that bad. You think there's like creatures like fucking porcupines and shit like that have to have sex.
yeah, true.
It's like going to like at the side.
No, back to dolphins. Like, you guys probably already know, like dolphins like fucking like decapitate fish and use their fucking corpses as like fucking pocket pussies, right?
I did not know this.
I
Oh, I
did.
suppose that
No, there's like lots of videos online of fucking dolphins like fucking biting fishes' heads off and then sticking their cocks in like the fish's severed fucking body and shit like that, and fucking the shit out of it.
That's why they're
Dolphins like masturbating with fucking severed fish heads, bodies and shit. It's weird.
that's why they're the second most smartest animals.
I read this article. As I stated before, this guy's talking about how you fucked like a dolphin, and basically like questioning him like, so how would it feel like? It's basically not that far from a human pussy. So basically, dolphin pussy is almost the same people. Go in the ocean.
That's fucking weird.
It's so fucked up.
It's like the other question, because apparently he was married during the time he fucked a dolphin. Like, did you watch that? He gets this like, hey, we put it behind us.
She didn't care.
What about that weird government experiment where they made this weird little flooded house thing and had a dolphin in it, and like 2 trainers lived in there with it and did like a bunch of like weird social things of it and tried to actually like teach it language, like our language and shit, how to communicate and shit. And they actually kept like drugging it and putting on LSD and shit like that. And like the dolphin started making like weird sexual advances on one of the female trainers, so she actually started jerking it off and shit like that. And then she had like a weird sexual relationship with it. Basically, like, she was on a documentary, like, trying to get her side of the story out. Basically, her excuse was, like, because the dolphin would get so hyped up, it would be hard to do their studies, so they thought it would be better just to, like, give it what it wanted so they could continue with the work after it calmed down. But, like, it would always get, like, really, like, antsy and, like, come back for more and shit like that, start rubbing up against her with its boner and shit. So she'd, like, jerk off the dolphin and, like, fuck it and shit. And she's like, oh, it was purely one-sided and stuff. You could, like, see in her eyes that she, like, misses that dolphin. So when the government like found out and like intervened and took her away, like the dolphin starved itself to death.
Fuck.
Back in the Middle Ages, if you're caught doing bestiality or like adultery, they send you out to get fucked to death by a horse.
One guy like, I still like it.
Oh shit.
And in the Middle East, they still like to fuck animals.
Dude,
Each other.
Oh, you want my goat?
I don't get that shit, dude. Like,
No, you buy my goat. Very good price.
That's my horse.
Oh, very sexy. Sorry, Seth.
No, I'm thinking like Ed, Edd n Eddy. You know,
Yeah.
That's my horse.
Ed boy.
Yeah. I fucking love that episode.
The roll?
Yeah, they
Remember
try.
like dreaming about the fucking old like back in Austria where the hell he came from. Like, all right, let's fucking like scam him, like make him like.
I thought he would have come from like fucking old country shit, like some weird Slavic place.
Yeah, like
Whatever.
Prague. Right. Like
Very
Prague.
good, Ed boy. I can't even say his voice. I can't even remember funny though. Especially when, like, fucking, like, beats Ed up with, like, a fucking fish. Honestly, he's, like, gross me out because, like, weird little scales and stuff stuck in between his teeth.
Oh, same. Yeah, like, wouldn't be able to eat my Hot Pocket after watching
I used to get grossed up in the Powerpuff Girls, and, like, Mojo Jojo's turban would get broken. You could see his brains poking out and stuff.
I heard on a different podcast, on Weisenheimer's podcast, that there was an episode where Mojo Jojo was, like, sneaking into their house and pissing on them while they were sleeping. So when they woke up, they would all, like, fight about who pissed the bed. Is that true?
I think you
I
work
have
on
no idea.
I don't know.
I remember that episode where that little girl was like, "It's okay, I'm a mistake too," or something.
It's fucked up.
I was like, "Ass in here now."
You should crack a window.
Nah, man, it's a bit too cold.
Eddie can hear, like, they can probably hear every word that he says.
Oh yeah, they probably listen to me right now. I'm gonna be embarrassed when this ends.
Like, some crazy cunt was talking about, like, dolphin fucking.
I think everybody around me thinks I'm a crazy cunt anyways. I just have to accept that shit. Just my personality, man.
I have, like, a huge family that all of us sit at the dinner table. Like, yeah, man, like, they start finger herself from the dolphin, and they'll stop, like, take a big fucking psych. Oh my fucking god.
I always think when, like, you fucking, like, whenever your family come into the room, you all suddenly all quiet, like you always mute your mic. I feel like it's like you're just like, please don't hear Chris or Seth or any random person in the party. You're just like, your fucking, like, parents, like, what the fuck is this shit?
I think it's worse by the fact that, like, I talk alone, so it's basically sounds like I'm talking, like, out of context, like some random shit, like, yeah, man, dolphin pussy, like, what the fuck?
I had that back in like 6th grade when I first got an Xbox. My parents didn't quite get that I was talking to people from school, so they thought I was just sitting in my room talking about, like, yeah, talking to myself, talking about fucked up shit. And finally, I had to explain to them, like,
or something.
yeah, I wonder how many fucked up things they've heard.
I don't want to know about this shit everybody I know has heard. Because I'm one of those people, like, fucking, like, remembers shit that they said in the past, or, like, fucking watches a video with them in it, or hears a story about themselves, or just anything like that, and I just sit there and cringe myself to death.
Yeah, I do that a little bit.
If I go back and, like, look at any old messages I've like, sent people at some point just to see, like, what I was like, I'm like, like, my fucking asshole just puckers up and swallows myself.
That fucker dog.
You what?
Like, old Xbox 360. I'm not sure it was you, or it was, like, Gavin, a different Gavin. That, like, I threatened, like, some, like, little girl was talking shit to us on Xbox Live. Message that fucker dog.
I remember this. I think we were playing, like, Battlefield 1948. Is it 3? What is it? Yeah. Yeah, I think we just got done playing that. I think she sent you one of those spam messages or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, do you want 24-hour gold trials, man?
Yeah, I got one of those on the Xbox One pretty recently.
Yeah, I got one, and then there's like, I got a friend request. It's the same person. Fuck you, bot.
Yeah.
Be funny, he's like, nah, man, I'm trying to make a living, man. I also need some friends, man. Please, man. I'm lonely. Yeah, like, man, you make a lot more friends if you don't do this cunt-ass job.
Yeah, for real. Well, if you guys email us, we really want to do the emails. If you email us at downwardspiralcast@gmail.com, you can ask us about anything, and we'll answer it on the show. You can ask us about us personally, ask us about advice, about life. Don't fucking matter. There's no rules. Ask away. Also,
because we have no fans, you're guaranteed to get an answer, even if you make some really offensive cunt statement.
Exactly. And
I'm highly doubtful that anybody will do that when people don't even take the time to click like a thumbs up on a video that they like.
Yeah, but fuck it.
Fucking like pull up another page, load up their email, fucking type our email in, type out a little question, then send it. Like, that's asking too much of today's society.
Well, I don't care. They're gonna do it because they're good fans and they're gonna do it. And also, I have this is the big announcement. If you email us and you tell me to draw a specific thing in MS Paint, I will draw it for you. So, fucking go nuts with that.
Something you need to clarify, Seth.
What's that?
Okay, I won't be mean because I do kind of like the pictures because they have a certain goofy charm to seeing us all goofed up. Just look at our header.
Yeah, look at the banner on our channel. That's the type.
HD quality. That is a fucking Mona Lisa.
Yeah, don't expect any professional work. Don't be like, oh, it's like when you get like someone who does commissions to give you a free piece. Oh, you mean? And then you get it. You're like, what the fuck is this?
You know, commission a fucking Holocaust picture.
Yeah, it's. I have my own artiste style. It's called
Oh, these
Meth
are my
Head.
wiener shrunken up. Just put my hands down my pants and I'm like, oh, where's my wiener gone?
Shit.
Do you guys ever do that when it's like super cold?
Yeah,
It's always super cool in my house.
I go to take a piss and I'm like, oh, dick's all
Where'd
shriveled.
it go?
Not where to go, because I can still see it, but
Thought you already had a tic tac.
yeah, my dick's not that big.
See, I like it when people like that people can be like straight up about this shit. I'd say mine was like medium average. Maybe even slightly less. I don't know.
Get 2 AA batteries and put them together, like lengthwise. And it's thicker than that, I promise, but that's what you got.
Like when erect.
Oh yeah. Not that impressive, but it gets the job done.
Yeah. If it's pretty fat, you probably use it good.
Yeah, it just lasts a long time. I can't.
Is that because you numbed yourself out with like severe drug abuse?
Maybe.
I thought meth only does funny shit with your balls.
He did like cocaine and methadone and
do methadone. Okay. I don't know if we want to get into it, but I didn't do ketamine. Here's what I've done. I've done meth, a little bit of coke, a little bit of heroin, acid, Oxycontin, Vicodin, Xanax, Klonopin, Prozac, muscle relaxers. I don't know what kind.
trust me, my back hurts. Insane in the membrane, nigga. My brain might be on backwards.
And that's Brother Lynch. But yeah, just random drugs. And I think that might have stunned my growth, or, maybe.
Oh gee. What
Maybe.
about you, Bruno? What have you got to add to the does paracetamol count?
Albuterol. I take some of that.
I don't even know what that is.
Asthma like inhaler.
Are we counting like random medical shit? Because I know like fucking Seth uses his because he tried to get a buzz off the things he uses.
Yeah, mine was abuse,
I actually have asthma. And let's see, I take the Flintstones vitamins. Take some of those.
Yeah, I don't have any actual medications.
I tried a bit of coke. I chewed a little bit of dope in a yogurt. And medical stuff, I can't remember a bunch of names of some pills. There was like one called like diazepine and mirtazapine and fluoxetine and duloxetine. Can't remember how I fucked up those names, but I've used those.
You ever tried benzodiazepine?
Don't know what the fuck that is.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't remember half the names of what like people said to me because I'm dumb as shit. And they're just like, we're gonna write down this name and this thing will probably help you.
When
and
I got
I'll just go get my prescription.
when I got my wisdom teeth removed, I was given some heavy like painkillers that kind of like fuck my day up, or I guess make my day feel gooder. But essentially, I guess it had no effect on me. Like, oh, well, I don't feel any pain, but
Oh, dude, there's these weird fucking hay fever pills that my mom got that like fucking like knock people out. Like if you have them, they make you like really drowsy, and then like the next thing you know, you're sleeping. So my mom like came home like one morning, and she like took 2, and then she ended up like sleeping the whole day. She's like thought she was dead because like she only like snores really loud and moves around and she like in her sleep. She left her door open. She just like lay there in the exact same spot, not moving. We were like scared to like go see like to like poke her with a stick or something to see if she was dead. And then one time I was like feeling like super shitty and I needed to get some sleep, so she was like, take like one of these, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck they're called, but mom just like uses them like sleeping pills now instead of like hay fever medication.
There's a medication, like an allergy, like an over-the-counter type thing called like Benadryl. That puts people to sleep. Benadryl, I don't take allergy medication, but I never got tired when I took Benadryl. But
I mean, we have Benadryl over here, but I'm pretty sure it's like something that's like really tame. I think you even get like
yeah,
like a version for when you have like a cough or a cold or something. Like you can get like a hot drink version of it.
yeah. People say it knocks them out, but
Something like that, anyways. Yeah, like a weird little powdered sachet. You do like clears your sinuses and headaches and shit or some shit when you're like feeling all down.
we have I don't know if you guys got NyQuil, do you?
I don't know.
It's just like cough syrup.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, if you drink enough cough syrup, it'll fuck your
Yeah,
day up.
I know one time because like fucking I was like basically like my family were out for like a week and I was like staying by myself and I got like a really bad cough and I basically like couldn't be asked to clean any dishes or cutlery or shit like that, and like I dropped my fucking spoon and I just got like really frustrated, so I just like tried to like take like a sip of the thing, but like it wasn't enough, so like I quickly chugged it back a bit more and like it just like went like that like in my throat. And actually, I felt like I was dying after that. Like, it was, like, really lightheaded, and fucking, I felt, like, so fucking awful. I thought, like, I got, like, really paranoid. I thought, like, I'd killed myself, like, I poisoned myself, and I was like, I ain't calling for help. I'm just gonna lie here and accept my fate. That's the thing that happens whenever I get, like, a weird pain somewhere, or something that doesn't feel right, or, like, I feel, like, really fucking fucked up. I legit just go to bed and go to sleep and hope that I wake up, like, alive. Because that's my way of dealing with things. I don't want to be like over dramatic. Be like, oh man, something's wrong with me. Take me to hospital. Because then they're like, nigga, you fine.
I remember when I was actually really young, like when I was like a little babby, I guess like a little kiddie still in preschool, I would drink a fuck ton of milk. Like milk was basically like my water supply, and there would be moments in my like life as a kid where my stomach could not just like handle the fact of like something that I did not understand, and I just get these horrible fucking pains. So it was so bad I had to go to a doctor and like get X-rays and shit. So it turned out it was actually just air, but the air is so expansive in my fucking like stomach and like intestines that like like oh shit, it's like I never seen like that much air inside a fucking kid. So I just had to like, apple juice to make that pain go away. But I then realized there's a correlation between that milk and, like my weird like syndrome of giant air bubbles inside my body.
Shit, dude, that would hurt.
I have no idea what this is, but speaking of like weird pains from childhood, when I was a little kid, there would often be a time where I would get like the urge to pee, and I'd go into the room and pee, and then as soon as I finished, I'd get this like a really strong cramp, like really low down in my crotch, and my penis would hurt as well. Like, it would like fucking like have like a weird strong stingy pain going through it, and I would just like lie there like lightheaded with like this like really nasty fucking pain in my lower area, and I never talked about it to anybody. I never talked about it to anybody, and just like one day it just went away, and I haven't had it since I was like 9 years old.
All I remember like things
I have no fucking idea what it was either.
Like something like that. Only one I get is like if I decide to like piss after I masturbate, because it feels like a little bit, a tiny bit is like stuck at the end of my tip of my dick and it's like stinging. Like oh god, end me.
Yeah.
How do you guys fare pissing with a boner?
Oh god, I don't do it.
It's a rough day, but I can do it. I just have to bend down over like the toilet.
think that's when I first started peeing down. I'd like sit down and I'd like fucking like hoist myself downwards so my penis was like facing like right down. I'd just like stare at the floor while I peed.
Do some calisthenics.
Like one of the worst feelings ever is like when you sit down to like pee and shit like that, and you like move a little bit and you're like your dick hits the dirty porcelain. And you're like, it's like, I don't know. I'm not like a super germaphobe, but in that moment, like just imagine like fucking like millions of fucking nasty bacteria crawling onto my dick and shit like that, and it scares the shit out of me. So if we like hop in the bath and like fucking spraying hot water and it like crazy and it hurts, I'm like, I must cleanse you.
He's gotta do like me, man. Like Chris is like amazed by the rate I can. If you want to know how fast I peed?
How fast?
When you were talking about your school life, I had to go piss really bad. I went to the bathroom right next to me, took a piss, went back down, and continued on from there. I'm sure you guys noticed.
Shit.
Nope.
Like, essentially, all I do is I don't touch hands at all, don't do anything with, like, near the toilet. I just go out, put my pants down, aim toward the toilet. Like, if I have to, if I want to, kick, like, the rim up with my foot, piss, like, maybe, like, 2 seconds I'm done, flush, walk out. So I didn't touch anything with my hands. I didn't wash my hands.
Yeah, that's smart. I would probably just use like.
Well, that's only my house like toilet. Like even if I do the same thing in public toilets, I still touch the door, so I need to wash my hands all the time. That nasty fucking like bathroom doors.
Yeah, public toilets are fucking gross.
I tend not to use those, and I've used them twice, and the 2 times I've used them have been fairly unpleasant experiences, as Bruno will know.
I can use like public toilets fine. I can't use fucking like urinals at all. Never in my lifetime.
You can just sit down on a shitter like that. You're so nasty and gross and uncomfortable feeling.
Shit there. I never think of shit. Always piss.
Yeah.
I hold like shit.
I have no problem with pissing. It's just like if you take a shit really bad, and the only time I've done it is like when I've had like really bad diarrhea.
If I take a
like
shit,
naturally it's like bad.
Maybe once. I think it was a long time ago. I had to do like the girl thing and put toilet paper on the rim.
Yeah, I actually do that like I've done that like every time. I used to do that in my own home sometimes. I just like make like a massive thick cushion that like won't be able to flush. Like the toilet's basically guaranteed to get blocked after I've used it. So, like I'm like fuck everybody else. I ain't sitting on this nasty shit. Like basically, the first time I went in there and I shat my brains out, and then after I was done, I just like sat there and some guy walked in, took like a big like an inhale, and his nose like, what the fuck is that? I was just fucking scunnered. Like I didn't want to move. He, like walked around and he fucking like said like. He's like walked outside the door and just like walked back. He's like walking back and forth like a fucking like panther or something. And I was like getting like sitting there, just fucking scared. I was like lifted my feet up. I just like stayed there on the toilet. I like stayed in there for like 10 minutes. Like after the dude had left, just in case like for some reason my ass stench had offended. Just in case for some reason my ass stench had offended him so bad that he was waiting out there to beat me up because of my ass. And for some reason I thought I was gonna go out there and just wait for like just like punch me for fucking making a nasty shit.
Second time.
Now, Chris, imagine if a fish had fucked you right before that, and then you took a ransom shit.
Before that, I picked out the nicest toilet, by the way, because none of them were occupied at the time. But the one I went into had like weird orange handprints down the bowl on the water's surface, and I was really fucking confused. Yeah, there was like weird handprints and shit everywhere, and I was like, what the fuck?
Like I remember fucking public school toilet. The first like I had to go to the bathroom. It was actually like a whole time 3-month span that I did not have to go to the bathroom. Open up the fucking door. Boy, I see in the piss filled like toilet a fucking universal remote. Why? It was able to flush down the toilet just fine, but still, why?
Yeah, you guys have obviously came across like turds in the urinals and sinks before, right? Especially in school.
Yeah.
No, not at all. People are sane human beings.
Oh, well, in our old school, before we moved to like the new high school that got built for us, it was like the one that had been around for like fucking so many generations. But basically, there was like an attachment onto the building, and in that one, it was like usually like a workshop. It was like the woodwork area. Like that was basically like the only class in that wing of the school. It's like it was like very disused. and like people would just go around to that one toilet that like the janitors barely went around, just like the shithole toilet. The ones in the other part of the building, fairly decent toilets. This one, there was fucking drawings and paint all over the wall. There was shit in sinks and in urinals. There was piss all over the floor. There was toilet rolls strung all over the fucking sides of the stalls and shit. And there's this one wall, like the one stall that was like against the wall. We'd all like write notes and shit on it. There's like one time I wrote like Nicole McBean loves the Bobby on it, and everyone thought that was funny because like lots of people did little arrows or like lols and stuff. And some guy's like, "It's right, she does." Ha ha. I was like, wow. I just said that because I felt like saying it. I hadn't given her no Bobby. I didn't give anybody no
It's out
Bobby.
loud, like in public, like in the toilet, like some guy actually like, "Hey, you made my own shit, huh?"
Chris, were you the guy that taught me how to piss in a soap dispenser?
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say that you fucking inspired me to go actually into my school and piss in a soap dispenser.
You're the one I told to like make the little toilet paper safety net for your turd so you don't get a Neptune's kiss.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because all of my friends surprisingly don't know that. They just sit there and they just like wait for the hit. They're like, "Oh, this is the worst part. This is the worst part. Oh, my asshole." I'm like,
I saw
why?
like people doing
Why
that with
bother?
like Splash Zone.
But
Some of my friends say they just like hock themselves right back to the back of the toilet so they shit just down the side of the bowl. And it just skids down the bowl into the water. Like, you're the kind of people that leave to Pebble Dash. But no, the second toilet experience was like in the airport when we were like we were waiting for like my girlfriend's like flight to go home and shit. I got like sudden cramps and I was like retching, like gonna puke, and I like had like a case of the sweats, like bolted off to the toilets and shit like that. And Ellen accompanied me because she's my protector, obviously. She's super protective. And she was like, "I'm just going to nip into these toilets while you're in there." And she like waited for me on the outside because she's a darling. But like I sat in there and like shat my brains out. And like, there's obviously like people making like the whole "ah" sounds. And some like man walks in with little... Wait, shit. There's actually a guy having it worse than me. There was like... Sorry, I'm getting mixed up. There was an old man, like, next to me, like, fucking, like, absolutely fucking, like... You ever hear, like, those, like, shits in the movies that sound all really unrealistic, so it's like... like, fucking crazy sounds, like, fucking spraying down the whole toilet bowl. Like,
Yeah.
there was that going on next to me. And I was in there having, like, a nasty-ass, like, fucking curry shit. Some man walks in with little kids, and the little kids won't shut the fuck up. They're like, "Daddy, it smells, Daddy." He's like, "I don't know. You just go for the toilet and wash your hands." Like, "No, Daddy, it smells. I don't want it. It smells." You're like, "Go wash your hands."
In your toilets.
Yeah. Like, the little kids just wouldn't shut the fuck up, and I was just sitting in there dying. Naturally, I waited for like 5 minutes. And me and like the old guy kind of like laughed at the same time, both like went for to wash their hands.
We look at
I
each
held
other.
like I went and held the door open for him, and then he just like waddled out like, "Thank you." And I'm like, "Yeah, man, represent." We heard like the Bad Bowels shit pants crew or some shit.
Bad
And then
bowels,
Ellen
shit
came
pants.
forward, and we were both like laughing and shit because we both started telling each other the same story. Like she had an elderly woman next to her shitting her brains out, and had the old man next to me shitting their brains out. And we both held the doors for them. And we both came out at the exact same time, and it was beautiful, beautiful timing. But like holding, we were just holding doors for our elderly people who just shat their brains out. We were all
Nice.
synced up, man. It was the most like drift compatible thing ever.
That's like, it's like some shit you see in the movies, man.
Yeah, like both our old people just like walked out at the same time. We both walked and started telling each other about how our old people were like, spraying the pans down with crazy shit. Maybe those old people were a couple with bad bowels.
Probably ate some shit bad on like the trip, and then come back with like destroyed stomachs.
All I had that day was like a ploughman sandwich and a caramel wafer waffle thing. You know those little wafery disc things of caramel in them, and you can put them over a cup of tea. Like the steam from your tea heats them up, and they go all warm and gooey on the inside, and like I was about to come in my pants there. They're fucking delicious.
Oh yeah, I also forgot that. Like, I don't think it's really important for the podcast. But like when we came back home, before we came back home, we went to get breakfast because we went really fucking early to the airport because our flight was actually somewhat early. but like there's a little breakfast sandwich place. Saying, no, I want to get a little like breakfast bagel sandwich, and these motherfuckers like made this shit out of like a breakfast sandwich I'd never seen. Like, okay, can I get a regular bagel with eggs on it? Like, he grabs like a fucking two ladlefuls of egg, and sets down on a fucking bagel. I'm like, okay. Can I get some sausages? Like, can I get like a sausage on that? Like, I only asked for I said sausage. This motherfucker grabbed two just for me. And I fucking I love breakfast sausage, like those little circular ones. I love that shit.
Hell yeah, those were good.
So it was good.
And then some cheese, some good old melted cheese, and holy fuck, those beaners made that shit out of like my breakfast sandwich.
When I was in hospital, in mornings and at night times, the people from the main hospital, because like obviously like basically like the little crazy place I was in was up on the hill, and the main hospital was down from us. And a staff member from the main hospital would bring like food and stuff up to us. They'd drive a little van. They'd bring like a massive sack of assorted sandwiches, and basically like because everyone there was like lots of people there were like super depressed and didn't want to eat. I got like fucking first dibs of like everything pretty much because they were trying to fatten me up because I was underweight. And one night, because a lot of the time they'd drop the bag off, and someone would have to take them through and put them in the fridge because I was a goody two shoes. I would like take them and stick them in the fridge, and also while eyeing them up for later because like they'd only bring like a certain amount of certain ones. It'd be like nasty cheese and onion ones, or like an egg salad, or like a ham one, or a cheese one. Now I would always take a cheese one and a ham one, and like lose like a piece of bread, and then just like stick them together because cheese and ham, you know. One day, like there was this like chicken and salad one, but it had this purple sauce spread across the bread on both sides.
It's supposed to be cranberry.
It wasn't. I don't know what it is. It was like a thick purple, like literally the color purple. And I ate it, and it was like, because like I took a bite into it like first. And I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. This is fucking delicious, dude. And I was like, my mouth was like fucking like, I was salivating like crazy, and it was fucking like amazing as fuck. And I opened it up, and it's like fucking bright purple on both sides. I was like, what is this? What is this shit? So I finished it up, and then I went back in the sack to look for another one. There was no other one. Later, when I was talking to like a staff member, I was like, yo, what's this purple stuff in the sandwiches? And they looked at me like I was fucking insane. Like, what? Purple stuff on sandwiches? Make you crazy. And I was like, oh, it's like every time like a staff member came up with sandwiches, like, oh, you got any ones with that purple stuff on them? And they're like, what? Purple stuff? And basically that's how it went for like the rest of my stay. Like I was like fucking like a crack whore or some shit like that. I was like, you got that purple stuff, man? You got that purple stuff? And like there was never another sandwich with the purple stuff on it.
So it's never
And
explained.
nobody knew what the fuck I was talking about. And I don't know if like some like random lady down there like made her own like secret sauce and put it on there or some shit. But it was fucking amazing.
Like, if it just came down and grabbed a sandwich and ejaculated onto it, and like, how else would be funny? It's for some people fuck to eat.
Shit.
But no, fucking... I fucking super crave that purple stuff. Like right now, as I was talking about, I was like my mouth is starting to water. I was like a fucking obese person in like a fast food buffet thing. I want that fucking purple stuff, dude. And I fucking googled like fucking purple stuff that you put on sandwiches and shit, man. It's just like fucking beetroot comes up. I'm like, fuck off, beetroot.
Hey, you never know.
I eat beetroot on sandwiches, so I like beetroot, but it's not beetroot.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a very fine jelly, like as in like your jam.
It'll literally be like some form of jelly. Or
It
jam.
could be, but it was like very, very finely spread.
Oh,
It
how
was amazing.
like define the taste of like the jam itself or jelly itself?
It didn't taste like anything I'd tasted in my life before. It didn't taste like any fruit I'd had either, and I've like had lots of fruit, man.
Like,
It's like some weird mythical shit, man.
well, does it taste sweet or does it taste like a little like tangy something?
It was very sweet.
Sweet? Okay, there must be some form of actual like jelly jam then.
It didn't taste like jam. It just had the consistency, I guess, of very finely spread jam.
Could be some super secret fucking.
Because I fucking hate jam, to be honest with you. Unless I'm having fucking semolina, then like a big double dollop of strawberry jam in the middle. Beautiful. You guys like semolina?
Never heard of her.
I don't know what that is.
I can't describe it. It's,
Salmonella? I know that is.
that's like a prison dessert or something. Basically, the food in hospital was exactly the same as our school dinners, and it was like a nostalgic blast. Pretty much, all the patients there fucking hated it. But like me and the staff members would like these old ass staff members. I'm only like 20 years old. We'd sit there like reminiscing like school dinners. Like I love this shit. Like I love that shit too, man. And they give me like extra big helpings and shit. And then there'd be all these like random like middle-aged people like this shit is disgusting. And like me and these old fogies would be sitting there fucking jizzing in our pants over like semolina and shit. Like, man.
No, we're doing the podcast, right? Because I'm eating chips.
Yeah, fuck it.
Alright.
Later, guys.